Hello. Sorry I can't get out lately doing detecting videos, but I'm kept busy uploading all of the seals onto the database. This is PeaceHavens' little den where I scan and put all the seals on. Still got about 90 seals to go on yet, look. It's a long time coming. Now, everybody knows I've got a bad leg, so my good lady has just bought me a new stool. It's a bar stool, look, for sitting on by my computer. And I can just sit on it like that and swing round and protect my leg, because it's... I won't be going out for a while. I want to get my leg right, because if I damage it again, I'm out of business permanent. But look at that, look, look, look. Don't you love me, eh? Keeps me happy. So there you go, look. While I'm here, I'm working on little Patrick at the moment. I've got about a dozen to finish the whole side off. So while I'm here, have a quick look at this site. When you go onto the site, all down this side here, look, there are links. And there's a home page, Ackhead's Mill, all the inspectors, all the posts, Archangel, Baltic States, Bentham page, Cumbria page, Folly Guild, the Hanseatic League, which was in operation before the flax was in operation, hemp bale seals, the ident, an index. If you're not sure, click on that and go to look for what it is you're looking for. Hopefully it's there. Kinghall, Knaresborough, know all about flax, Little Patrick, the numbers only seals, owners and agents I'm finding very, very handy for retro fitting the seals. I go by the owners on the reverse. Now what we got? Paired inspectors, where they used to work together, I think as a journeyman and an apprentice. Riga City Keys, you know, the keys, seals, very nice. The monarchy that was in operation at the time, it's worth a little look at. St. Petersburg page with some very nice seals from St. Petersburg, unique ones, only we've got them. Trading tokens that's been found around the sites as well. Village flax fur page, there's inland where they were trading in pelts and things, and flax seed oils and edible flax seed. West End hemp mill, that's the one that's underwater, and haven't found a single seal to go with that. They are really lost. West House mill, you know, we got 4,100 and something seals now. So this is really easy. All you do, look, is you go up there. Oh, I can't, because this is my copy. This isn't on the site. So what we'll do is we'll go on the site, go on the internet. No, we won't. Wrong one. She Lyle in my old age. Let's get rid of all of this rubbish. Start again. Click on this one, and that takes me straight into it. Look at the home page. It just tells you what we're doing. Tells you the difference between a bale seal and a bag seal, because there is a huge difference. But it's all there to look at. And then with these new Knaresborough ones Harry Bell's been putting in, now able to give you a relative activity between 1776 and 1838, where they started off over in East Yorkshire here, coming through into Blubberhouses, Cumbria there, West House Mills, and then Little Patrick and Ackhead, sort of working together, I reckon. I've just come up with one seal. I haven't got any for Little Patrick, but there's one for Ackhead, and as they're next door to one another. they come up the path, took one bale down to Ackhead and the other bale down to Little Patrick. Simple. Bentham by far the biggest producer, as you can see as we're coming along, but here it went out after the up to 1830 and maybe 36, and then it packed up because it was easier. The mills found it more profitable to make silk or cotton, and flax went out of fashion. But what I love about this business, I'll just pick up any here at random. Let's have a look. Who's this? His name is awkward. It's awkward. I think it's Kyteson. But the fella who actually put this seal onto that bale of flax back in 1814, he actually held this seal and clamped it. It's you can touch this, go back 200 years, and the person who did it previously, that was him. And this is what I love about flax seals. Everyone is individual. They're all different people. If we go on to Inspector's page, the database, and you run through, that's a database of Riga and Archangels. But if you go through the names, there are thousands upon thousands of names that we've come up with. Prior to this database there was about 400 names known, and we got many times that now. But every one of them is a seal, and every one of these people, this Davidoff here, P. Davidoff, post 17, his seals are at Bentham in 1826. They were at a Westhouse Mill in 1814. They were at Little Patrick in 1814 and 1820, and there's one at the Arbroath Museum 1822. But when you pick up one of his seals, he was the person who last handled that seal. It's not like picking up a coin. You never know who it would belong to, except it belonged to a certain king, you know. This seal actually was made by that person at post 17 in that date. That's why I love them. It's so the history of the common person, and there's nobody more common than me. Anyway, I'm boring you, so we'll have a quick flash at let's see Archangel. Here's pictures of that were done at the time in Archangel. Look, some of the seals from there. And they're not just flax seals now. I've found out how to tell the difference between flax and hemp seals. So this database is let's flick to hemp and I'll show you. They insisted that they are called Jed's hemp seal rules. There are 4 rules on these seals, and if they follow these rules, then the hemp they are not flax. And this was not known really, but now there's no doubt about it. See here it says P-E-N in Cyrillic, and that says penka, which is hemp. I mean, it's written on it, it's a hemp seal. If they're just letters here from St. Petersburg, then they're hemp. Again, if it's just a H and a 1, it's hemp. If there's a little O there, because that says, if there's a little O, it says number 1, and it would be a grading, but that says hemp. Where's the last one? And right, If you look under the names on seals, down here is a post number. Hasn't got one. It's got a star, look. This is selling and it's got a star. And I've found out that go with the 4 letters, that means it's hemp. St. Petersburg means it's hemp, 1811. But that, if that replaces a post number, your seal is hemp. Awful lot to go by. 4 numbers, 4 letters I should say, ending in RH, that's Rhine hemp. Means it's hemp. There's many ways of doing this though, look. AKRH, BKRH, but they're all hemp. Rhine hemp, which was a quality of hemp, best quality. What we got up here, these are the earliest seals, hemp, well they're the earliest dated seals we've got. 1737's the earliest date we've got, and it is a hemp seal, because on the other side it says RH, Rhine hemp. 39, 41, 40. Before we start the database, the earliest ones known were 41. Well, now we're back these few extra years. Lots of figuring, fancy work on these seals. Look here. They're not letters, they're just fancy work. And it fools a lot of people, especially as the lead, because they just fall apart and get here we go. Let's just click that index, show you what I mean. If you wanted to know about abbreviations and the meanings of, just click here and it will take you to the appropriate page. Anchor seals, agents list, black balsam, which was a kind of white lightning, vodka and stuff that they made at Riga. All about the Black Death, which was current at the time, and it really rampaged through everywhere. And that's on this page. We'll just flash down through it. There we go, the Black Death. All about it. There's all sorts of things on this database which are applicable. Piracy, warfare, odd things about Dutch custom seals, things like that. All pictures of Liverpool in the early days when this was current, the old docks, and then Lancaster docks at St George's Quay where they brought them ashore. Oops, I've lost a picture. I shall have to go mend that. So there you go. Won't bore you anymore. Hope you have a brilliant year in 2015. Meanwhile, I've got about 80 or 90 seals to get on this database. So you take care. See you later.